Hello, good evening, Ajit. This is Ketan Sinha. Are you ready for the work interview?
Yes, sir, I am ready.
Okay. So tell me your favorite subjects.
Sir, RCC, Geotech, Structure Analysis, and Steel, sir.
Structure analysis and steel. Okay. ठीक है. Now, at first, let's begin with the structure analysis portion. Have you heard about the Miller-Breslow principle?
Sir, yes, sir, I heard about this.
What is it?
Sir, in that we draw an influence line diagram, sir. Using that, we draw an influence line diagram using uh, by considering the unit load passing over the span, sir. So we can find these stress functions such as shear force, bending moment, and
But
deflection.
what is this principle? What is this principle?
So by using the principle with the unit, by
You are
applying
telling
the
the application of the principle, right?
unit,
Like you draw the ILD. But what is this principle?
so by applying the unit displacement at the direction
Mhm.
of the
Yes,
uh,
yes.
stress function, we can
Mhm.
form the inflection line
Yes,
diagram. From
yes,
that,
yes.
we can find the stress functions, sir.
Okay, yeah, good, man. There are two different methods of analysis. One is the stiffness method, and another one is the force method. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can you quickly differentiate the basic points of difference between them?
So in force method, generally the reactions moments, these are the keep as an unknown, sir. But in case of displacement method, we can keep stiffness as theta and delta as the unknown. From that, we can find the reactions moments, etc., sir.
Okay. Can you cite some examples of this method?
So for displacement method, we can say examples such as a slope deflection method, which is very oldest method. Next, the moment distribution method, stiffness method, equilibrium method.
Okay. So,
Perform
are you able to see the screen?
Yes,
Uh, so let us say this is a cantilever beam supported on two roller loads as shown here. Okay. What is the degree
yes.
of static indeterminacy and degree of kinetic indeterminacy for this beam?
Sir, the degree of static indeterminacy is 2, sir, because we have two extra supports here, sir.
Okay. And what is the degree of
The
kinetic indeterminacy?
kinetic kinetic indeterminacy also 2, sir, because we get two theta into support, sir.
So while finding dk, have you assumed something?
Yes, sir. We assume,
What is that? What is that
uh,
assumption?
so the axial displacement, axial compression is neglecting the axial deformations.
Sorry, can you please repeat? Can you
We
please
consider
repeat?
only the primary bending.
सर ये जो फोटो है ना इसको हाफ में ले आओ.
Okay. Yeah. So can you please repeat the assumption for this dk? What assumption have you taken?
So we take only the uh, we, we we actually neglect the axial compression, sir, axial deformation, sir. We consider only primary bending only, sir.
Okay, so basically you have ignored the axial deformation, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay. Now, next question that I will ask you from the geotechnical portion. Okay. So, have you heard about the recent landslides?
Yes, sir.
So, now, as a civil engineering point of view, from civil engineering point of view, can you tell some slope stability measures so that we can prevent the landslides?
Sir, we can increase the stability of slopes by compaction or providing geotextiles or driving some piles or some other or stones to make it much compact and to increase the stability, we can go for retaining walls also, sir. Retaining wall is not a slope stabilizing soil stabilization method, but as a remedy, we can go for the retaining walls.
Can you elaborate this point?
So for soil stabilization, we may use some chemicals also to stabilize the soil.
No, I'm asking about the retaining wall point. How do retaining wall increase the soil stability? Tell me this point. Elaborate this.
Uh, it can't increase the soil stability, sir. It avoid the landsliding, sir. It can retain the soil over it,
Hmm.
so landslide will be avoided, sir.
Okay, ठीक है. Now you also mentioned one of the term geotextiles.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen that?
No, sir. I have no idea much about this.
Okay, what is this geotextile?
Geotextiles are some fiber-like structure. I don't have a clear idea about that, sir.
Okay, what is it made up of?
No, sir. I don't know about that things.
Okay, do you know how it prevents the stability, how it provides the stability of slope?
So by binding the soil, sir, by it's similar to the reinforcing the steel in the concrete, sir. It provides some strength to the additional strength to the soil, sir.
So how does this strength come from? कहाँ से आ रहा है ये strength?
Sorry, sir. I have no idea about that.
Okay, no problem, no problem. The next question. So I'm drawing a stress element before you. Okay, ठीक है? So it is subjected to, suppose, sigma load from all the two sides, all the four sides.
Yes,
Okay, it is a 2D stress element and it is subjected to sigma from all the four sides. Okay, can you draw
yes,
its Mohr circle?
yes, sir.
Just draw.
Ajit, draw in your book. Don't draw here.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
please draw in a notebook. Have you taken a piece of paper and pen?
Yes,
Yeah, please. Just show me a qualitative Mohr circle for this stress element.
yes. No, sir. We can't draw a more circle for this element, sir. It's a single points on tension sides.
Show me. So it is on the tension side or the compression side?
Compression side, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay, so it is a point basically.
Yes, sir.
Right. So what is this type of stress condition called?
Sir, hydrostatic loadings.
Yes, very good. Hydrostatic compression. Okay. Yeah. Next. So let us ask some questions from, let us discuss some few questions from RCC portion as well. Okay. So you mentioned about the retaining wall. I would like to ask you, like suppose this is a retaining wall. Yeah. Just assume that this is the retaining wall.
Yes,
Okay. So this face is a little bit inclined. Okay. So this space
yes,
is little bit inclined. This space is purely vertical. Okay.
yes,
And these are the stem and the toe of the retaining wall.
yes,
What will be, where will you provide the reinforcement? Can you show?
yes, sir.
Backfill is on this side of the wall. Okay. Direction of reinforcement. Just show the direction of the main reinforcement, AST maximum.
Sir, can I show?
Yeah, sure. Put a little bit closer. Put the, yeah. Okay. ठीक है. ठीक है, yes, fine. So which part is heel and which is toe here? Tell me whether this portion is heel or toe.
Sir, that portion is toe, sir.
Okay, this is toe and this is
Heel.
heel. Okay. So if we have to check the stability against overturning, against which point will we have to check?
About the toe, we have to check, sir.
About this point
Yes, sir, toe.
or this point? Bottom or the top point?
Sir, the bottommost points.
Why not this point?
Sir, because the more soil pressure acts at that point only.
Okay, ठीक है. Now tell me, if we have to check the stability against shear failure, so this
Yes.
entire structure may fail in shear.
Sir, we can check.
Hello, yeah. Tell.
Sir.
Hello, Ajit, are you there? Yeah. So
Yes.
how can we check the stability against the shear? At which point will we have to check?
Sir, we can check the stability against shear in the stem section, sir. In stem from a small depth of the stem from the base, sir. At the distance of d from the base of the base lug.
This is the base and
Yes,
this
sir.
is the stem, right?
Yes, sir.
So how will you check the shear stability?
Sir, we can check for shear for stem of at the section at a distance of
You mean to say at this point, at this level?
no, sir. From there, a small d from that place upward.
Okay, upward from so you are telling this point.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If we have to provide a shear key, where will we have to provide? I'm marking few locations. Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
just tell me the location of shear key where it will be provided. So let us
Yes.
say at A point. Okay.
Yes.
Let us mark it as B point. Let us mark it as C point, and let us mark it as D point. So what is the most probable location of the provision of shear key?
B, sir.
Why?
Uh,
What does shear key? What does a shear key do?
uh, it gives stability against the sliding, sir.
How?
Sir, by providing the shear key, there will be an additional passive earth pressure that will act on the shear key, sir. So it will resist the sliding.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, now let us discuss few questions from steel section as well. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So a very easy question. How will you design laterally supported beam? Okay. In case of steel structures.
Sir, I didn't get the questions correctly.
So you have a laterally supported beam throughout its length. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, how will you design this beam? It's subjected to some loads. Then how will you design this beam?
Sir, the beam supported laterally throughout the beam, sir.
Yes, 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 yes. The entire length of beam is laterally supported throughout.
Laterally supported throughout means its effective length is 0, sir. Sir,
Tell.
I have no idea about that.
Okay, no problem. Okay. One last question from steel structures. Do you know purlin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so where is it provided?
Sir, it provided over the rafter in the trusses, sir.
Yeah. So let us suppose This is one of the purlin. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So which is the rafter?
Sir, the member that was below the purlin, sir.
Okay, yeah. So you are telling about this member is the rafter, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, suppose if you have to design this purlin, how will you consider the effect of wind loads on this? This purlin will be subject to wind loads?
Uh,
Yes or no?
yes, sir. Subject to wind load, sir.
So how will you consider the effect of wind loads in this?
Sir, as per the code, we have to calculate how much wind load coming on the roof.
How will you find this wind load?
Sir, sir, the code has specified the six zones all over the India, sir. We first of all know that our area comes under which zone, and they give the some basic basic wind speed values, sir. Basic wind speed
Yes,
value are different
yes,
zones,
yes.
sir. In Chennai,
Okay,
it is 50 meter per second, sir. Using
okay.
that, we have to apply some correction for this basic wind speed, sir. They usually give for the height up to 10 meter only, sir. If the height increases means
What are
we
the
have
different corrections that we apply?
corrections of majorly three corrections, sir. K1, K2, K3. K1 is for the risk factor, sir. K2 is for the uh, terrain factor height, sir. K3 is for the topographic factor, sir.
So are you sure
Uh,
about this?
yes, sir.
Okay.
And
And which code specified as these things?
sir, IS 875, sir.
Which part?
Uh, part 3, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay.
From the base.
So my last question for this session is, you are applying for ISRO as a civil engineer, right?
Yes.
What works do you think do civil engineers perform in ISRO?
Sir, I didn't get your question, sir.
What works do you think a civil engineer profile suit in ISRO?
Sir, civil engineer has to design some buildings, sir. The main thing was the launch pad, sir. We have to design the launch pad there, sir. If you are,
Okay, apart from this,
apart from that, we have to launch some industrial buildings, sir, to manufacture the satellite or some other launching vehicles. We have to build some manufacture, sir. Mostly it will be an industrial building, sir.
okay, fine. Okay, fine. Your interview is over, dear.
Okay, sir.
So let me just quickly give you a brief feedback for whatever you have told now. At first, Ajit, I think this is the second mock, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I could see is you have done really good from your previous mock, but still, I feel that you are lacking a bit of confidence. So you should be a little bit confident in the words whatever you are speaking. Okay.
Yes.
So see, do not hesitate in any point. Okay, either if you know the answer, then say yes. If you don't know the answer, do not just try to make a guess. Like in case of window, there are four factors, not three. Okay, that is why if when I ask you, are you sure about this? Then take a time to think, because I am knowing that there are four factors. You are not considering the fourth factor.
Sir,
Okay,
uh,
yeah, tell.
I'm giving an interview at the NPCL, sir. There I am saying the fourth factor. They were saying that for Chennai it is essential or not. Like that they are asking.
Yes, yes. What is that? Because it is the importance factor.
Cyclonic factor, sir.
Importance factor that is given to buildings. Okay.
Yes.
So, but what is the codal provision? See, you are giving the NPCL interview in Chennai. That factor is may or may not be important. However, it is important in Chennai also because that is a cyclone affected region. Okay. So that factor plays an important because for the design of buildings, you have to consider wind loads, wind effect due to cyclones as well. So high
Yes.
importance will be given to the coastal areas of the building. Okay,
Yes.
so think from that point of view. Do not just blindly ignore the factor. Whatever has been given in the codal provision, you should stick to that. Okay. Now, if someone asks you a counter question based on that, then you have to be ready You have to analyze. Now, I am giving the interview in Chennai or whatever place it is. So, what is the impact of that factor on this region? Okay.
Yes.
So, at the second step, they are going to be region specific. But at the first call, when it is told, then you have to say four factors. There is no point of discussion over doubt over these factors. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Next thing, read a little bit more about ISRO. Okay, so
Yes.
technical subjects you have covered them in this span of time. Technical subjects, your knowledge is good. Okay, you just start little bit hesitation while starting. That is obvious because you have to take time to get confidence and being frank of the members. Like when I asked you about the Miller-Rostov principle, so you just started the discussion about the application part. Okay, but
Yes.
what is that principle? In later portion you got the point and you told them. Okay, so this is good. And see, nowadays whenever you are going to appear in the interviews, you should be able of the surroundings of what is happening. So where is your interview?
Sir, in Bangalore, sir.
In Karnataka. Okay,
Yes. Sir.
nearest state is Kerala as well.
Yes.
Okay, you are well aware of the Wayanad landslide cases they are
Yes.
happening. Okay, so now as a civil engineer you should know ki what is the cause of this landslide. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what methods can you take to prevent those landslides, or an early warning system that can be provided by ISRO? Okay. So,
Yes, sir.
at the global level, when you see from the holistic point of view, so you should be able to analyze what ISRO could play a role in this.
Yes.
Okay, their work is regarding the mapping and the early predictions. Okay, they predict weather conditions as well. So they predict the landslides, and if you see the portal of ISRO, there is special reference to the landslides mentioned there. So just go through that. How is landslide predicted? What are the features on which they predict the landslide? That you should be able to.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
And if such questions are asked, you will feel a bit confidence in speaking these answers. Okay?
Yes,
If
sir.
you have prepared beforehand. Okay? More circle you've told good. Okay? Do not tell that circle cannot be plotted. Whether it is a point, it is circle. Okay? It is a circle of zero radius. Okay? That's the point.
Sir,
Okay,
the
हाँ tell.
last point I didn't get you, sir. The last
This
point.
Mohr circle point, but what you told that we cannot plot a Mohr circle. No, it
Yes.
is not the case. You are plotting a Mohr circle. That is good. It is a circle of zero radius. That's all.
Yes.
Okay, that is a point.
Yes.
Simply tell it is a point. You should not tell that we cannot plot a Mohr circle for this. Okay.
Sir.
Rest the reinforcement in training wall was shown good. Shear key location you also told well. Okay. So it means that you are having a sound technical knowledge. All you have to do is just to present in a better way in front of them. Okay.
Yes.
My best wishes for you. Any question?
Uh, Sir, I have a doubt, sir. In the biodata form, they are asking if there anything you want to mention extra, you can mention. They give some columns, sir. Can
Okay.
I mention my gate 2024 mark in that?
What is your rank?
Sir, 752.
So instead of mentioning this rank, what I suggest, if you have done really some good thing in your BTech project or some real achievement, okay, then you can mention. See, gate rank 752 is good, well enough, but it could have been more better, no? Like say
Sir,
if you are in the top
there
100
is a
as well.
separate column for the BTech project also, sir.
Okay,
There I mentioned my BTech project, sir. But
okay, okay.
they give one extra column if you want to.
Okay, then you can mention, yeah. Then you can mention. Okay.
Sir, and one more thing, I'm in NCC. In college, I'm in NCC for 3 years and completed B certificate and C certificate, sir. So can I
Okay.
mention that also?
Yes, yes, you can mention that as well. That will give you an added advantage. And then be ready for the questions from this concrete technology as well. Okay.
Yes. Uh,
Okay,
Thank
fine.
you.
Yeah. Thank you.